Oh my God, guys, this is another serious one. This particular in-laws has taught their husband, their daughter's husband, a very serious lesson that he will never forget in his life. So this particular in-law, this particular family, they gave out their daughter to a particular man, their in-law, to take care of their daughter, only for the man to keep on abusing her. They said it's not the first time, it's not the second time. He consistently abuses this girl. At any little provocation, he beats her up. So the family of the lady decided, the lady's brothers, they decided to teach the man a lesson. So he was seated in his sitting room after beating the girl to a pulp with bruises all over her body. They walked in and started beating him. They kind of beat this guy and taught him the lesson of his life. They said it's not the first time, it's not the second time. They beat him until he started bleeding. And that was the last time he ever laid hand on that lady. Guys, what's your thoughts on this? If you're a husband and when you have an issue with your wife, your husband's family, they beat you up. Meanwhile, you are a beater, you have been doing it for so long. So they decided to teach you a small lesson. If you are that in-law, what would you do? Would you continue marrying the lady? And would you stop? Meanwhile, the guy they taught such lesson, he has stopped. He's stopped, he never, and the marriage is moving on well. Guys, I think this is a good strategy to adopt in this time that there is a lot of physical abuse, spouses abusing their wife. You know, one thing with this beating of a thing is because assuming the wife, God made a wife to have men bone. Can you comfortably beat your wife just because she said you talk and she replied? Just that. Can you have the mind to beat her? If he was in a man's body, a man's bone, he will beat the living daylight out of some women will be beating their husbands. Just that we are fragile. Women are fragile. They don't have that bone, the man's bone. They cannot challenge a man. So you knowing that women are fragile and that they cannot challenge you, the only thing you can do is when they talk, you will now raise hand and start beating a woman. You start beating a woman because you have the strength to do so. Does it make sense? It doesn't make sense. The earlier the better, you guys know it. Women, their strength is in their mouths. They talk, pra, pra, pra. Every woman does that when they are angry. So to pay them, to do that, you can just walk away. You can just shut your door, just try to give a deaf ear to her rants until when she calms down. Not beating her. Can you beat a woman, your own wife, your better half? After beating her, then in the night, you will go and meet her in the other room. Then she will serve you food, you eat that food. Men will still get mind though. Una get mind. Take for instance, maybe you go out there, your fellow man challenges you, or maybe you do something wrong and the man challenges you that starts accusing you or starts insulting you and doing all that. Can you beat the man? You cannot because he's a man. But just because he's a woman, you think you have upper hand, you start beating her. Now, this in-law have collected wotowoto. This husband have collected wotowoto. Now, this is an example to other husbands that are doing so, because the day of reckoning will surely come. Because this particular scenario now will make other people to realize that you dare not touch my daughter. And when you go to marry somebody's daughter, they should make it clear that you dare not lay a finger on my daughter. Bring her back. If she's annoying you, she's doing whatever, bring her back. Come and report back to us. You don't have the right to lay a finger on your wife, another person's daughter. The way you cannot lay finger on your sisters, that is the way you cannot lay finger on another person's daughter. She's also somebody's sister. Okay? So now he has collected wotowoto. Who is to be blamed? He should blame himself. Okay, guys, what's your thoughts on this? Please share your opinion, your honest opinion, no insults. Okay, share this video and let others learn. I love you guys. Remember to click on the red sign to follow your girl. I love you guys. Bye. Oh my God.